guys, I'm very happy that you enjoyed my video last week. I'm gonna make another video this week talking about how I used to fly Youngbird. Not your way, my way. So anyway, you're gonna find the winner very long because there's no more choice pigeon, no more auction. So if everybody was on that choice pigeon all winter, and now no more. So what are you going to do? If you want to buy bird from VNV, you got to contact VNV. If you want to buy bird from local fancier, you got to contact them. And it was a very good site that you could buy a good bird. And Seaman doesn't have Grosjean anymore. He's not an agent for Eddie anymore. So if you want to have bird from Eddie, straight from Belgium, contact me, and because I talk to Eddie every week, and I'm gonna get him to get in touch with you, so to make arrangement. Or if you want local Grosjean, you could contact me. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to you now about my young bird schedule. That Pete Sloan, one of the greatest flyer in Western Ontario. He lives in Stony Creek. I asked him how to fly Youngbird. He said, I'm going to tell you how to fly your Youngbird. First of all, when the babies are born, you go in you put your hand on those baby, about 20 seconds. Next day, you go again and put your hand on those baby again, and they get bound to you. And you do that to every nest. And once they get from 24 to 26 days old or 28 days old, when you wean your bird, you put them in a section by themselves, close the door, no water, no food, and the third day you go in there with the water and the food, and those baby, they know you saved their lives. They just like it. They're bound to you, you know. So then when you start training your young bird, like they start ranging, you let them range. Don't start training. Let them range. They leave for an hour, 2 hours. They don't just go 1 kilometer. Like I hate when people say, "Oh, I trained my young bird today, 1 kilometer. Oh, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer." I never did that. I got confidence on my bird because when your bird range for an hour and a half, 2 hours, they go for 50 miles from your loft. They just don't go around your town or your village or whatever, your loft. So 2 weeks before the race, I start training. I go 15. I go 30, 60, and then 100 kilometer, right in the mountain and in valleys, and I let those birds go, and I hate when they beat me home. I want them to look around, to see the world. So anyway, once the race start, okay, I train once a week. I would train maybe on Wednesday, 50 kilometer, and the week after I go 50 kilometer another direction. I never train them the same direction. I want them to learn. And they're born for that. So anyway, when the race start, okay, after the first race, I told Pete, I said, "Listen, Pete," I said, "I'm going to tell you how it went." He said, "You don't have to tell me. Just send me your race result. I'll see if you're lazy or not. If you're lazy, don't try it." And the second week, you gotta motivate your young bird. You gotta play game with those young birds. You put teepees in the loft, in the corner, a plywood or something along the wall. You put cardboard box with a little hole on the floor, and after a couple of days, you go and check. There's a pair of youngster in every box or every teepee that you put on. The week after, don't do that anymore. Do something else. Like, for instance, take all the teepees out, the box out, throw straw on the floor. The week after, you could come back to your teepee. You could do that. You could change or you could one day before the race, you could go in the loft and take the hens out, take them out, put them somewhere else. An hour before the race, before you basket, put the hen back. You gotta play game with those youngsters. And let me tell you, you won't regret. But don't be lazy. You gotta do it. I thank you very much for listening to that video, and I hope you have success, and thank you. Next week there'll be another video, and it's gonna be about how I choose my bird for the one lot race. So good luck to everyone in Young Bird Race, and talk to you later.